Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I want to send out my most heartfelt and unbelievable thanks to all of you guys. We reached over 20,000 subscribers at some point yesterday, and so many of you reached out in your comments and stuff offering congratulations, and it's all because of you guys. So you should all be congratulating yourselves, because this is what's keeping this channel running and keeping us all in videos, right? All this lovely interchange of energy and ideas. So I can't thank you guys enough. You're fantastic. And I want to say congratulations to Chris, who won the free read. I had sneakily stuck in a video with a bunch of names in it, and I had decided that whoever noticed their name in that video and said that was going to be the winner. And their comment was so beautiful. They had wrote, I picked the Radiant Moon card, Melanie, and it was everything and more that I needed to hear. You even said my name. Truly, I was ready to give up and cry because I was working over 24 hours with no sleep and I hardly get a thank you. But now I'll keep going. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Melanie. And this made me tear up and cry. Not only was that like karmically ordained, because I would have picked them as the winner anyway, or a secondary winner if they hadn't mentioned the fact that I mentioned their name. And it just goes to show you, that we all help one another in ways that we can't even perceive, right? And I'm getting choked up just thinking about it, because sometimes I think, should I answer these comments? Do people really care? Because they mean a lot to me, of course, and how you're shifting your perceptions and you're growing. But obviously it does, and we're having an important interplay of energy and information where we help one another. So I just want to thank you. Now we're going to get right down to it, because I had a really super cool epiphany where I was sitting here with all my stuff, and I was feeling very artsy today because I'm designing a crown for someone out of rough stones. And I was like, I really want a beautiful interplay of colors. And I have this lovely backdrop that is a waterfall, and it's so beautiful. And I was really thinking earth greens and browns and earth tones today. So I wanted to put this together for you. So this is basically about specifics of our soul companions that are coming in. And, it can be anything from looks, from age, whatever comes up. I just have a bunch of different cards in front of me, which I can pull from this idea, which I really like. It's going to be, it can be personality traits right up into their profession, all kinds of things. I'm just going to go with the flow as the messages come to me, because I feel really, really galvanized for stuff. And if you guys would like to stick around at the end or come back, I'm going to go over a couple cool things. Everybody wanted to know, like this glitter that I use on my hands, and it looks really good on film. I'm going to show the container of that and all just the little things so you guys can catch up on it. And I want to share something amazing that happened to me today, and it just galvanized me and gave me so much personal power to realize we're not helpless in any way, shape, or form. If somebody tries to screw us over emotionally, financially, anything, there's a way we can deal with this. And I was really surprised at myself of just coming from this place of innate strength and calling out people for their misdeeds. And I was like, wow, I felt so good. I was like telling my husband and my son about it. And I was like, wow, we don't have to put up with any lies or misbehaviors. So when we're looking for our soul companion, we can see the truths of matters. It's quite amazing how we can do this. So let's tuck right in here. What is going on is we have a 3-choice read, and we have either the card, the words, or the jewelry that can all speak to you. We have number 1, number 2, and number 3. And number 1 is beautiful electric blue titanium quartz. I love this. I just made this a couple days ago. And you have the Air Guardian. So you can look at that and the artwork and see sort of what speaks to you, and or if the words do. It's about shifting your perception. And we do this daily. We really, really do. And it's a great way to expand and get a higher perspective on things, right? So that'll be number 1. Number 2 is Shapeshifter. I love that. When I was little, I always wanted to be a shapeshifter. And it's transform and unveil your gifts. Isn't that beautiful? And we can transform and unveil our gifts on a daily basis. Sometimes a certain scenario plays out to us, and all of a sudden we realize, wow, we have solutions to these problems that we didn't know we had this innate knowledge to to figure it out, right? And it's so nice when we do that, because we realize, wow, we do have ancient knowledge amongst other extrasensory perceptions that come into play daily to help us reach our highest vibration frequency and help others, right? And this is Aqua Aura Quartz, and this is great for channeling. I wear this when I have to do some like past life regression things, and I find, wow, it really has an impact. It's actually regular crystal quartz, and then it's pressure treated under high temperatures with gold and silver, and it forms this beautiful blue hue in it. And you know, some of the other ones where you see red aura quartz, that's heated with coppers and other things that emit a more red color to it. But I love that for that. So that's number 2, Shapeshifter. And number 3 is She-Wolf. So that's about unleashing the wild within. And that's paired with, I just made this really cool tribal necklace last night. I'm completely into lapis lazuli, is one of my favorite stones. I do believe it's the communication stone. And when you have it anywhere near your throat, I feel like words just flow to you very easily. So that's She-Wolf. So we'll start 1, 2, 3. And this is about specifics in our soul companions. The what, whens, whys, just whatever comes up. I have a whole bunch of really unique decks around me that help me channel with this information. So we're going to start with that. Okay. So first of all, we're going to start with number 1. Ooh, I love this. So we have the Prince of Autumn. And this person is dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. This is about cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. So some of their personality traits for this, and I love this. Who doesn't want a dependable person, right? There are quite a few flaky, jakey people out there, you know what I mean? They come off as putting their best foot forward, but when it comes to times of jeopardy or things like that, people can sometimes wig out. But not this person, not your soul companion. They're highly chivalrous, they're humorous, they're funny. They're really, I feel like people that are the most solid and balanced and authentic, they are funny, because as things come naturally to the fore, they can make fun of it and make light of it. They don't take themselves too seriously, and they can be dependable because they can make that shift to, Mama Bear or whatever, Papa Bear, that can protect others around them. They really have it together. They're quite fearless, and that's lovely to have, right? And also chivalrous, with somebody who stands up for another person, is really cool to have around, because that person is rather, they put fear on the back burner. You can stand up to the biggest bullies of bulliest, because usually it's a lot of hot air. The louder, more obnoxious somebody is, usually the less strength they actually have innately. So here's another message I'm hearing. Journey. This person that you may meet, you may be on a journey. You may be outside your normal habitat. You may be on a trip. So if any of you guys are going somewhere this spring or summer, if you're going to Europe, if you're going to a beautiful lake, if you're going to a beach, I'm definitely hearing beaches. I'm hearing Mexico, and I'm hearing April, stuff like that. I'm hearing Latinos, of course. I'm hearing that a lot of your soulmates are going to be in these warmer climates, these home away from homes, and you're pulled there intrinsically through this kind of beacon of love, because when we find our soulmates, we have a weird thing. We have a compulsion to go places. It's very, very weird. And I feel like this person, they have a lot of strength, confidence, assertiveness, dignity, focus, good reasoning. So they'll really stand out in the crowd. And that is something, and that's important. So now we're going to go to the tarot to get more, wow. This is going to be your energy while you're engaging with them. You're going to be in your absolute highest realm when you meet this person, because what happens is, as we're prepared, our frequencies really raise. We start to take better care of ourselves. We take care of our physicality. We take care of our diets. We just start to elevate our own personal game. It's just something that happens. We realize, hey, I want to raise the bar a little bit. I don't need to be schlepping around looking like this and feeling like this. If I feel like after I have too much salt, I feel sluggish and not great, and my skin doesn't look great, there's a way to rectify that. Fruits, things like that. You really are starting to dig deep in terms of how you want to look and feel. And Page of Air. Ooh, I love this energy too, because this is about a thought process and sort of like clarifying and messages that come in of logic for you, great logic and reasoning. Because what happens in the love realm, lots of times we go from the heart space and we make cosmic leaps and certain ideas that might not be there. So this is about being a little less, a little more selfless. You have more energy for doing good. Your humility, you know what I mean? You're more humble, compassionate, and patient, which which is really important because when this love is being ushered in, we realize logically that patience, we know that what is meant for us is going to come to us and not pass us by. So if we take it easy and we just allow, it's going to happen. Okay, we realize that. That's that Empress and Emperor energy where we sit back and we just allow, and that's really, really beautiful. Now I kind of want to get a time frame. Wow, so this could be February, March, April. Like I said, 3 months. April. If you guys are going somewhere in April, this is a very specific group. These are people going on spring breaks to places that are warm. So this is quite soon you're going to run into this person. So it's very exciting. Look at that. 3 months, you guys, February, March, April, May. And within that, and the time barriers I always say can be pushed forward in terms of soulmates. It's almost like I always feel and equate it to the Greek gods up on Olympus, just moving people and places and things around in time frames and stuff to get the perfect ideal time to usher this in for you. Okay. And again, I'm feeling very warmer climes. I'm hearing definitely Mexico, South America, Brazil, places where I just hear that beautiful music, that rumba music, that salsa music. And so, yeah, you guys going on a journey. And even if you're not, it can be, I just call it a internet odyssey. It's where you're connecting with somebody on a level. It can be you just a lot of flirtatious texts, things like that, and then you decide you're going to meet. So that energy is phenomenal. And also, in terms of physicality, I'm hearing these people, again, a lot of Latins with beautiful dark hair, dark eyes, very sinewy dancers' bodies, very, very beautiful. And in terms of ages, I feel like it's close. It's within a 2 to 3 year range for you. I just kept hearing that close, 2, 3, 2, 3. So not a big age difference in these people. But again, you're going to be in this gorgeous splendor, this energy, resplendent in your own self, strong. Again, because you're starting to care for yourself right now. You're like, you know what? I know this happened last year. I want to be able to step into spring lightly with a clean diet, feeling good. And you're going to be listening to these messages. And logically, you know, when you eat well, you feel well. When you take care of your skin, when you're listening to what your body wants, you're going to have results, right? So that's you guys. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Again, I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing. If you're new, welcome. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I can't believe we passed 20,000 subscribers yesterday. So phenomenal. Thank you guys. Keep your beautiful comments coming. It's one of the reasons I keep doing this too, is because of your feedback. I realize it is helping you. You are getting messages that resonate with you, that are helping you just want to get out of that comfort zone and experience life. You're coming alive. You're realizing, God damn, if I reach out there and say hello to somebody, this could start a lifelong friendship. It's as simple as that. Okay. It is as simple as that. And you guys, you can pick more than one. If these may resonate on all different levels. So people are always like, Melanie, can I pick more than one? You can pick all of them and just choose from that energy what works for you. Okay. Because we definitely don't have to have just one. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in, and thank you all my regular subscribers. And if you hit the little gray arrow, that'll bring you to all my links down below. It'll bring you to Private Reads, my Etsy store where I have all this handcrafted jewelry, all my rings, hundreds of things that I have made over the years. And again, if you want to click back on the end, and I can tell you my funny little story today and how to get your power back, the glitter, the little things I use at the end. So anyway, that is you guys. So yeah, come on if you need a private read, if you want it on Valentine's Day. I've been talking to other readers, and I do feel like on these very specific times that the veil is thinner and we get really precise love messages on these days. So if you want to book a Valentine's Day reading, definitely do that. And I'll have some really good information for you because I already feel it building. It's amazing. So again, love and light to you guys. And thank you. Yeah, check out everything down there, all the links. I have a lot of fun things in my Patreon page if you want to support the channel. Thank you, patrons. I really appreciate you guys. Again, that's a way to help support the channel, and I really appreciate it. So now we're on to number 2, Shapeshifter and the Aqua Aura Quartz. So let's see what's going on with you guys in terms of some messages. Door to Spirit. So yeah, right now I do feel hugely you guys are divinely guided right now with some strength, confidence that you didn't have before, because you're letting go of any of that sick, fearful, passive, anger, greed, self-loathing, intimidation. Any of that energy is just falling away from you right now because you're purging it. You're going, you know what? Why would I ever second guess myself? Let's just say I'm a car salesman and I'm selling myself as a car. Why in the world would I go, I have this scratch over there. You don't really want that. The glove compartment doesn't really work all that great. I'm a gas guzzler, this, that, and that. No, you want to talk your best self up to yourself. Your inner dialogue about yourself is now way, way upping its game because you realize that you are a beautiful, wise, loving, human, balanced human being with all this beautiful spiritual light. I always think this, and some people think it's odd, but I really believe that we're spiritual beings trying to be human and definitely not the other way around. Because every once in a while I'm like, why is it everything feels so heavy when I go to certain places? And I'm like, because again, it's sometimes easier to be alone, right? It's like, this is a message I'm hearing really strong. And I read this the other day and it keeps popping back in. The effect we have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Absolutely 100%. I think Jim Carrey said that. And it's so important. The effect we have on others is the most valuable currency there is. So know that you're a beautiful light shining being and have your effect you have on others, making them light, shiny, and happy as well, right? Combining in that. It's so beautiful, that energy and love. So let's see what kind of this is their energy and some of their personality. I love this. It is romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. You're falling in love suddenly with the Prince of Summer. Very, very beautiful. So I'm also going to equate this with the time because I'm hearing this is the time. This is going to be this summer. Sometimes I'll want to pull a card and then I'll have a date on, like the last one had a 3 on it in a 3-month time period. You guys are going to, this summer, soulmate is going to come in. I almost said summer solstice soulmate. Summer soulmate. And they are very romantic. They're very dramatic too. Like I feel like they're very vibrant in how they dress. I see bright reds, bright yellows. This person likes color. They like to pop out. They love the individuality. And I'm feeling that I'm feeling compelled to pull one of the Kokoli Oracle cards for you as well. Now, what this speaks of, I love this artwork. It's very Alice in Wonderland-y and very dreamy. I love the fact that she's on a gigantic pig just woohoo. So this is called Expedition. A venture awaits. Put your everyday life in the rearview mirror and head out to uncharted territory. Whatever box you've stuffed yourself into, it is time to break out. New friends and new experiences are going to freshen your perspective on life. And that's how you're going to run into this soulmate. You're just going to have all these fresh experiences and they're just going to be really open your eyes to who's connecting to you around you in the energy. If you've been stifling your need for freedom for a long time, you could feel a bit giddy at the prospect of doing exactly what you want. It's going to bring you back gifts both tangible and intangible in your life and for loved ones as well. And this summer, again, when you call in this beautiful energy around you, I love that. So let's get to your tarot. King of Earth. This is also some personality traits of this person. This person, whether male or female, is Pentacle driven. So what that means is Pentacles is about creating and abundance, financial or otherwise. It's somebody very sound reasoning, but also they're excellent with money. This person probably already has a beautiful continual stream of great income that they've built up over the years. Somebody who is really good with money and they've acquired wealth. And they are very generous with it. And that's part of the reason that it's the ebb and flow, the give and take of it. This person is generous. They are not stingy in any way, shape, or form. That's why the universe is giving them the continual stream of this wealth, because they share it, right? People are always sitting around thinking, when is it going to come? When is it going to come? And that's ridiculous. That's absolutely the wrong way. It's absolutely weird. You have to go, it's here. It's here. It is already here. I'm already experiencing it. And that's what this person's energy is. So they already know they're experiencing wealth and love. And that's how you're being drawn more powerfully to them. And let's see what else. Let's pull another thing. Wow, nice. Ace of Air. Again, this is your new clarity of thinking. Super streamlined, integrity driven. You're having pokes of wisdom that are just showered on you continually because you're open to the access of this. And because of this high frequency and vibration, that's why your soulmate is being called in. I'm going to give you a couple very clear signs like I did with the last one. All of a sudden, you have a lot of clarity in what you want to do and where you want to go and proceed with life. It just happens. You get this mental acuity and you're like, okay, this is what I need to follow my true callings. I realize, there's a secret world in my head and understanding, and I want to tap into that intuition and that connection that defies words, and you're going to be able to do that, and it's going to just streamline you, and your self-care is going to increase your mental state because you're taking care of yourself and you're thinking clearly. And one of the biggest factors for you I'm hearing is no more distractions, no more fractures of thought, just streamline thinking right into what you need and what you need to be for yourself, this secret world, this great understanding. And it's starting that magnetic pull. You're just literally pulling these things to you, and hence your soulmate arriving. So that's your energy. Very, very amazing, you guys. I love that for you. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video. And also the notification bell lets you know when all the new videos are down. And then the arrow down at the bottom will bring you to all the new, all my links for Etsy, for all this handcrafted jewelry that I make. I work with stones. I can custom make you stuff. I'm custom making this really cool rough stone amethyst crown for somebody. I'm so excited. I have to like pull myself away from the sketches and the stuff so I can actually partake in all my other things that I need to do as well. So yeah, and then if you would like to help support the channel, you could check out my Patreon page. We have chat night, and we have such a great group of people over there. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I just love you. I love having a Patreon page. It's really cool, and it helps support the channel. And yeah, any other links down there. I have a great service too that I belong to, that's Instantgo, where if you need a 1-2 question right away, you can text me on Instantgo and I can get right back to you. It's really great if you're going to job interviews or you just need like an immediate answer. Okay, so that's you guys, beautiful, beautiful energy. So now we're going to go on to number 3, She-Wolf, and the Lovis Lapis Lazuli. If you guys ever feel like you're going to a job interview or you're going somewhere where you have to speak with clarity and strength, because you know sometimes your words can get lost, this is my stone. I'm a communicator because I'm a writer and all those things, and I need free flow of speaking. My voice is my vocation. I often wear lapis lazuli. I feel like, again, it's that beautiful Egyptian stone. It's harvested out of Afghanistan. A great deal of it comes from. It is the stone of the pharaohs, and most of probably all of the shrines and out of the sarcophagus and stuff, everything is lined with lapis lazuli. It's their stone. It comes from that area of the world, and it really is tremendous in communication. So let's see what's going on for you, she-wolves and she-wolfers. What's going on in terms of your, I'm going to start with this, wow, moon energy. This person is going to start to materialize in your dreams. So if you guys are having dreams of a certain male or female, that's where it's starting. That's how your envisionment process of your soul partner is going to start. And I have had quite a few people say, Melanie, I'm having dreams of this and that. Animal dreams, animal totems, that will start as well. Transmutation. Transformations. You're going to start to transform yourself physically and mentally. You're going to grow. What happens when we start to get ready for our soul partners? We start to clarify what we really want. We become more selective in, you know, our secret world of our mind. Our intuition starts to take place. We start to connect with other entities and energies, and our magnetic pull starts to work. We start to have a deeper understanding. You start to appreciate yourself for who you really are. You forgive yourself for the passings. You'll start to do things that give you more freedom. It's really interesting. You're going to start to say no when you mean no. You're not going to do favors when you don't want to. You have to step into your own power to alleviate what's going on right now. I love that. And again, the thinking woman, thinking man or woman, this person, you're really starting to become an information genius. You're reading everything. You don't even understand why you want to know everything you want to know. You know what I mean? You want to know things about soulmates, kindred spirits, all those things, karmic relationships. You want to know about telepathy, all these extra ESP stuff, which is really, really cool. But again, just remember that we have many different soulmates. We often meet more than one soulmate in a lifetime, but they're not always romantic partners. So sometimes they're just soul companions. It's all kinds of really cool stuff. Encounters can be very intense and wonderful. What I want to get for you guys, I'm trying to work on a time frame. So this is the energy. That's crazy. So time frame, I feel like I have to look around and see what the heck is around me in terms of cards. Very cool. So 7. I pulled the 7. This is a 7-month. I asked in terms of months. So 7 months, we can be looking at some of these, but some of them too is really, really soon, because as soon as I pulled that, I heard pull another. This group, I'm getting very many messages. I have streamlines. I have dual streamlines right now of ancestral and angelic what I call channeling. And the ancestors of some of you guys, you're the ones that were like, it's sooner. They see it for you. These are grandparents and parents that see this love coming in very soon. And here's what's happening. Your frequency is being raised very quickly with your sun energy card, saying, you know what, you're already shining, you're already beaming. These encounters are already around you and they're very close. And then for the secondary group, 7 months, and this is why a lot of you are focusing on your career. You just need that soul focus on your career right now. You need to gather your strength and all your stuff for this, because you don't want to be sort of like split screening your life, like, oh, love and work, love and work. You want to give them both the devotion they deserve. So that's why I have 2 different dates happening in this channeling. And that's okay. That's fine. When you're a collective, we're going to have lots of different messages. And I need you to be aware of this too. As a collective, you can move your energy forward, but you can also push it back on your frequency. If you let doubts, fear, and your second guessing come in, if you let your ego start playing tennis with you, it's going to push that time frame back. But if you let the soul voice come in, that one that recognizes you as this beautiful beaming light, a true energetic counterpart is out there for you. You know that you're going to tap into that. It's wonderful. You're going to see patterns. You're going to see all kinds of things coming up. But again, you're definitely going to, your self-worth, love, and value is going to go up and up and up and up. And your care for yourself with the sun energy is really going to be beaming out for you to take care of yourself, which I love. And I feel like this is going to be a personality trait of them, the King of Winter. Beautiful, very knowledgeable, this person. They're very experienced with life, with children as well. I feel like this person is like a child whisperer. They love children so much. They have a child spirit. They're very fair-minded, but they're also unemotional when it comes to the important things, where our emotions take over and can cloud our judgment. Not this person. This person coming in has that King of Winter, you know, solidarity with just, okay, these are bills to be paid. This is that. They're not emotional about that. They don't get overtaken by the minutia. They know that, okay, there's a bigger picture to this. But that's because of their lifetime of knowledge that they've garnered and they've focused on. Where our focus go is where our expertise goes, right? And this person has been focused with family and children. I feel like they've mentored children. And they have excellent energy that combines with that for the growth of that. And I really, really love that. And I feel one more card is necessary in terms of a message for you. Oh, I love this. What is this? Number 30. I pulled this off the top of the deck. Victory. You have won. Either way, this conflict is coming to a close. When you're the victor, be magnanimous and merciful. Make peace with former foes if you can. So some of this, I feel like there was a third party aspect maybe to some of this, and in a lifetime, and that you came out on top of this because they are your actual soulmate and you win. If you think there was another male or female in the picture, that is also an avenue that goes down. This was a third party thing where you come on top and they recognize you as your soulmate and vice versa. But again, we're magnanimous in this, right? We go forward with a positive attitude, and there's no blame in the situation. Everyone involved has acted according to their own conscience. And when you know that, you know, you can expedite forgiveness for everybody involved, right? And that's really beautiful. Yeah, this last one, whoever chose this, there was so much energy going on and like conflict resolution. So this is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing, you guys. So that's you guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video, and also hit the notification bell so you know when all the new videos are on. And if you hit the gray arrow at the bottom, that will bring you to all my links. And that has everything, you guys. It has my Instantgo if you need a quick answer right away. It has all my private reads if you want a Valentine's read. I feel like that's a super powerful day to get love reads. The veil is thinner. There's a very kind of significant synergy and energy that just abates everywhere on these specific days. It really is palpable. It's amazing because it's the human consciousness on that day having all these expectations for love, and it's that residual energy is like a palpable heartbeat, and it plays into messages and channeling for sure. So yeah, go check out everything down there. And if you want to check out any of my jewelry, I handcraft everything and I love it. And I would love for you to see my work. And I want to thank all you patrons that purchase things and that you have me custom make you things, and your beautiful messages, how much you like it, and the pictures you send in it really raises my it raises my energy level, makes me want to create more things because I'm a creative spazzoloid and I like it. And well, as soon as you guys ask me to custom make something, that marks the end of normal for me. I just go off on a happiest tangent. You can't even imagine it. Really, I just go crazy. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, if you guys want to stick around and hear something that I experienced today that I'd never experienced before, and how I stood up for myself and the glitter and everything that you guys might want to know about, I will talk about that just for about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. So quite a few of you guys, dozens and dozens, have asked about the glitter that I wear on my hand, and it is really good for camera use. It is called Recollections Extra Fine Glitter, and it looks like this. And you can purchase this at Michael's Crafts. You can purchase it, I'm sure, really at most art stores it's out there, but it's called Recollections, and it really is a really fine dusting. You can wear it as eyeshadow as well. So if you put primer down, you'll get that lovely color. So yeah, I wanted to share this one incident with you today, and I wanted to do this because I don't want any of you ever being taken advantage of spiritually, monetarily, or otherwise. Okay, so I was preparing some of this stuff for a private read, and I saw my PayPal go off on my phone, and I instantly saw 90 some odd dollars disintegrate from that. I had no idea where it went, so I checked it back, and this thing came up for I'm not going to put them on blast because I told them I wouldn't if they refunded my money. But let's just say that it is a company that wanted to, I should, but it's like, I'm a person of my word. And once they did what I asked, I said that I wouldn't put them on blast. But it's a shame that I had to call them out. So let's just say that there's lots of companies on the internet and they say, oh, here's an offer we have for $3.95. If you try our product, we will send it to you. You only have to pay shipping and handling. So I read all the fine print on this, and I had done some other things to actually get this as a reward anyway. So I ordered it, and then today they decided to let me know that there was a really fine print at the second page, which they didn't provide. If you had this, they were going to put you on automatic buy and subtract $90 from your pay. They didn't even state any of this, but it just said you'd be automatically billed on this date if you didn't call them back. It was never made clear. This thing was never even there. But I'm someone who crosses my T's, so I'd taken a picture of the phone number to contact them, this and that. So when I called them on, this lady on autopilot is basically like, hello, thank you for contacting us. How can I help you? So I stated my case. Hello, you just subtracted $90 from my PayPal. I'd like to know why. We let you know in fine print that there were terms and conditions, blah, blah, blah. So she went on, and I said, well, I was unaware of these, and they are not made clear at all. I said, and for someone like me, if I got the wool pulled over than a great many other people, well, young people, elderly people, and I don't like this. And she's like, again, we will only bill you for that one time. And I said, oh, so you're only going to have the initial $3.95. She said, no, we're only going to bill you this $90. I said, no, and here's my terms and condition. So guess what? You guys are liars and charlatans. You don't make this clear whatsoever. I'm someone who's on social media, and I will immediately put you on blast, and I will integrate other people that have the means to do so. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to also call Better Business Bureau, and I'm going to put you on blast there, and here's why. You stated this, and that. It's all false. You actually are robbing people by doing this, and you're going to return my money within the next 2 minutes while we're on this phone call, or I'm going to do A, B, and C. And then right away I heard tick, 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 and then I hear ding, my money was back in my account. The lady apologized, and she said, and then I get an email too, is there anything we can do for you, this and that? And I thought it's kind of a shame that I have to use my social pull for someone not to rob me. You know what I mean? But if you're ever in that, and I want to stand up for you guys, if you're ever in that predicament, you actually do need to push back harder. What you say is use the same thing, even if you're on social media or not, say, you know what? I have a huge pull in social media, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you out for the liars that you are and the thieves that you are, and I'm also going to contact the Better Business Bureau. That doesn't have the biggest sway as somebody being annihilated on YouTube or a social media format, but it still will stop them in their tracks because they are doing illicit, bad business practices. So call them out. Never, ever let anybody take your money, time, or anything from you when you are not giving your consent to it. Okay. And if you're ever in a bind financially or something, I want you to email me if you feel like somebody's taken something from you and there's some way, shape, or form that I can help you. Because I tell you what, I go on fire once I start articulating why you're not going to steal anything from me ever. I'll get your money back, because that pissed me off so greatly. You know what I mean? I was like, no. So again, you guys, thank you so much for everything that you do for me and help me out. And again, I love you. That's why I wanted to have this little rant, and to let you know that you never have to lose your power, your money, or your direction due to somebody else's misdirection or greed. You know what I mean? Stand up. I felt so great after that. I went out and I talked to my son. I was like, listen, people will try to take from you and be a shyster and do shady things, but don't allow it. Roar louder than that lion. You know what I mean? Because it's your stuff that they have taken, and nobody deserves to have anything, that rug pulled out from under them. So love and light to you guys. I love you. Get your glitter on. They have this in silver too, which looks so beautiful. But yeah, it's just that fine dusting when you put it on your skin and stuff. And I got to tell you, at all my old jobs, I would wear this. And men and women were like, what is that? That looks so cool. Because it looks almost like a mermaid, like shimmers. It's really beautiful. So again, you guys, love and light to you. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for helping us past 20,000. It's the best. I'm excited.